This is Replicant Fish. Welcome back. Glad you could join me again. Hello men, hope you're doing well, hope you're feeling well. And because of this article, I hope you felt yourself today. And in talking of feeling yourself, I have this article from Australian Men's Health by Alex Pierotti. The title of the article is Single Men Are Sharing How Sexually Frustrated They Are During Quarantine. Interesting and quite obvious. Now, I've spoken about the woman's point of view of the quarantine, but let's speak about the men. Some men. As some men are at peace, tranquil, calm and content during this biohazard, some men are losing their minds. Because since the lockdown, there have been many men who have missed the taste, smell and touch of some pum-pum, some cooch, some vag, in other words. And if this is your first time hearing one of my videos, good luck. So to begin, with news of bars, pubs and clubs forced to close their doors, spare a thought for the single men out there. Yes, out there in the cold, shivering, looking for a nice warm place to rest their manhood. Chances of meeting someone new, slim, basically. While dating apps can potentially fill the void, you might spend months of back and forth before you get the chance to see them in person. Unless she's trolling you or catfishing you, or troll fishing you, yeah, new word. But if you're partnerless and you've had a few rough days, you're not alone. Sexually frustrated men on Reddit are speaking up about the lack of intimacy they're experiencing and how desperate they are for physical touch. And then we have these comments from desperate randy men who haven't got their fingers, lips or manhood wet in quite a while. Holy shit! Can I ever relate to this? Worst part is that I actually met a girl that I really clicked with right before all this started happening, which was just shit timing. We've been texting, but there's definitely things I'd rather be doing with her. Indeed, bust and move. Seriously. Then another comment. This shit is the worst. Being pent up in a house with my family at each other's fucking necks. It's been 3 days and we are sick of each other already. I've been going through a bit of a dry spell before, but holy shit. I didn't realize how much I fantasized about sex with strangers until I haven't seen a stranger in a while. I'm afraid when I do actually go out, I'll just have a raging and a constant flow. Yeah, best of luck out there, y'all. It's really pent up and backed up. Let's carry on. I miss my girlfriend so much. We're both super randy and craving for sex. So we ended up sexting and all of that. And at the beginning I cranked off quite a lot. But now it feels just meh. I miss the touch and the feeling of having an actual person with me having sex. It will be a long quarantine. And as I said, obviously, many men are missing the sweet smell, taste and touch of some pum-pum. And spell that how you want to. Some spell it P-U-M, which is, I think, correct. But because of the wording and the sounding, it's spelled P-O-O-M. So however you spell it, it's still the same thing, isn't it? Let's carry on. Yep, single, live alone, fucking sucks. I mean, I am kind of a loner and introvert. On Reddit, perish the thought. So it's not too soul-crushing, but it's pretty flipping lonely. By someone called Tom Palmer. Maybe his real name or not, but Palmer, come on. In a situation like this, well, some have no choice, but let's carry on. My girlfriend and I are currently in long distance, but we see each other every month for 5 to 6 days. Oh, that's weird. We had a vacation planned for this week, our first one, but we had to cancel. Borders are closed and we don't know when we'll see each other. It sucks big time. We miss each other so much. It feels lonely, and even though we text all day, no sex for a while, and who knows when it will happen again. It's driving me crazy, too. Then the last one. I don't say this in a bragging way, but I've managed to have sex with 3 different women regularly, almost every day for the past 5 months. Since the self-quarantine stuff happened, I've cranked off like 5 times today. My god, this guy should have probably called himself Palmer. Seriously. I want to see them, but on the off chance I or they have it, I don't want to spread it around. Yes, but there's something else these men wouldn't mind spreading. Yeah, and smashing, indeed. You know, for men who have girlfriends or friends with benefits, or just a woman they sleep with every now and again. Obviously, in this time, many of those men are losing their minds, literally going crazy because they can't get any. But something I always say is, as a man, no matter how strong your desire is, 'tis good to be able to control it, to tame it, to be in control of it. Thus your desire isn't driving you crazy and insane because you can't get any. Now obviously, still being in contact with someone, as in a woman, you can still text her or sext her, Skype, video chat, all that crap you can do. So there's still a communication going on, basically. But there's no touch, there's no feeling, there's no groping, there's no hot, guiltless passion. So though the communication is there, physical contact isn't. But as a man, in this time of quarantine, it would be a good time to learn and practice controlling your desire. Being on top of your desire, more than the thought of being on top of her, that's the easy thought. That is default setting. You see, controlling your desire as a man is not easy. It is very challenging, but that is also the point. You see, a man that can't be swayed sexually is a man that women know they have little power over. Women know if they can sway you with sex because of your desire and want for them, they know the amount of power they can have over you. They know the dumb, stupid things you would do just to get some. So as men right now, many have no choice but to keep away from their woman. But in this process, in this time, there's nothing wrong with learning or understanding why one should tame the beast. So the beast is not out here just smashing everything it possibly can. Or once the beast has been unleashed again, once the quarantine, the lockdown is over, just make sure you don't go in too hard and smash too hard too many women and end up getting yourself in trouble. An STD, getting her pregnant, or just getting stuck with a stalkerish woman who won't leave you alone. Either way, as a man, take care of yourself, maintain yourself the best you possibly can. It's understandable to have a want and desire for some vag, but I believe a greater power is when a man can tell himself and understand why he may not want any now, or from her, or from that one. Many men have known, and many men should understand, one should not take everything a woman is trying to give to them, because there might be a reason she's so eager to give you some, unless she really wants some herself, but you never know. In other words, focus, observe, remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.